Hey there friends, I'm Scott. Welcome to my garage. Today we're going to be installing this cabin air filter in a 2013 Nissan Titan. So this job is actually really easy. The only tool you're going to need is an 8mm socket wrench and your new cabin air filters. Now I'll put a link in the description box below where you can pick up the specific filters for your Nissan Titan. Make sure you type in the very specific year or Amazon may send you the wrong model type. One of the other things to remember too is purchasing these on Amazon, you're gonna run roughly $15 to actually $25, $30 for really good air filters. But the shop will actually charge you roughly $75 to even $100 for both filters and the labor involved. So you're gonna save quite a bit of money by getting these on your own. All right, with these two things in hand, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm currently on the passenger side of the Titan right now, and the cabin air filter is actually located right here in back of your glove compartment. Now to get underneath the glove compartment and to remove it so it swings down and we can access that little hatch where the air filter is, you have to reach up underneath here and pull out two tabs that secure the glove box in place. I'm gonna take the camera off, I'm gonna reach underneath here and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna swing in under here and I'm gonna show you the first tab. Basically you come up and right here, you can see that tab kind of hanging out. So I'm just gonna kind of wiggle that a little bit and that actually pulls right out just like that. Now there's another one that mirrors it just over to on the other side. Let me show you that. Okay, so this one's located just to the left of your fuse box panel, right down here on the just the bare edge of the glove box. Again, I'm gonna wiggle that just a hair and that actually pulls right out as well. Okay, with those tabs out, now what we can do is open up the glove box, and as you can see, it just swings right out. There's a little tab right here that very easily will just slip out of the slot that's right here. But you can see I now am carrying the entire glove box in my hands. I'm just gonna stick that over here so we can work in the space. With the glove box removed, you can see how easy it is now to access the air filter, basically the slot where the air filters go. It's right behind this little plastic piece. You can see this is where we're gonna need our 8mm wrench. Again, I just have it, instead of a socket set, it's just easier to kind of get in this way with this the straight handle. And basically we're just gonna go after that little nut right there. Let's loosen it up and we're gonna pull that right out. This isn't in there too tight. In fact, just a couple of turns with that guy, and this ends up being finger loose. So I can just pull out that. There is our nut. I'm gonna put that down here for safekeeping. And then basically this little plastic cover that was attached will come right out. You can see it's a little bit long there. I'm gonna put that down here. And now we have access to our two cabin filters. So let me grab these guys. You kind of have to wedge in here and get a side, and then you can pull it here. And that'll come right out, and you can see that's pretty gunky. So definitely needed to be changed. That's one of them. And then the other one, you can see is right beside it. Just slides over. I'm gonna grab that and pull it out as well. You can see that's kind of nasty, got some feathers in there, all sorts of gunk. So I'm gonna grab the new ones and we'll get those installed. Okay, here's our brand new cabin air filters. See, there's a couple of them in there. Those are nice and clean and white. So let's go ahead and take the first one here. I'm gonna go back into that slot and basically I'm just gonna feed it in. And we're gonna slide it all the way over so that it's butted up against the side that way. Let's get the other guy here, and we're gonna stick that in right beside it. And there you go, that kind of lines up nice and perfectly. From here, basically just reverse the steps. I'm gonna put this plastic piece on, we're gonna bolt down our nut again, and then we're gonna reverse the process with the glove compartment. Okay, I wanted to show you this. There's a couple of slots, little notches in place. So make sure when you put your little plastic piece back in that you go up and over those little notches. You can see the little notch on top right there on that. So make sure you slide those over the notches so that it fits in place. Here we go, those are over the notches. It's in place. You can see the holes lined up, and we're gonna put our screw which I've got right down here. Let's put that bad guy. We're gonna put that right back in. I'm just gonna give it a little finger tightening, and then we'll get our 8mm wrench back on there. And again, I'm just gonna tighten this down a little bit here. I don't wanna break the plastic at all, but yeah, that is nice and secure now, and we're ready to put the glove box back in. Okay, glove box is in place. I'm gonna go down and put our little pull tabs back underneath here. Okay, and with that, we are set. New cabin air filters are in place. Friends, thanks a ton for watching. Appreciate it. Again, click those links in the description box below if you want to purchase some of these parts. New air filter on Amazon. And hit the subscribe button. We got a lot more Titan videos coming up real soon.